It's 9:46 a.m., March 30th. Um, Thursday, March 30th, 2023. 66 degrees and it feels hot. It looks like it's going to be about, or maybe a little less than 2 months before Deanna gets the shop back opened at the spiritualfoundation.com. She has no help doing it. She had to move there, get situated, get a place to live, get her car fixed, get squared in to all the legal stuff in Spain, plus finding out how to run the business out of Spain and yada, yada, yada. So anyway, I know some people were wondering when it was going to happen. It's about to. There's all kinds of different laws and stuff about shipping and everything else. Taxes. She had to get everything set up, plus a place to live, yada, yada, yada. Anyway, it appears she's within 2 months. Maybe a month, but we'll see. She's putting as much stuff as she can on the website, new stones and stuff that we've not new, like to her having bought them, because they're all over here. They had a huge container. She had a huge container sent over overseas from over here in Atlanta, and it was just, or actually it left through Florida, but full of stones. Each one of those stones has a hell of a lot more energy than what's left inside this damn body. I got a special part of myself that I wasn't aware of until a little while ago. I thought he was my first spirit guide. He woke me up and he helps me when I'm leaving. And he acts like a spirit guide, but it's a piece of me that sticks outside of my normal energy and has a filter in it. When I'm stuck in a body, so's he, but at the same time he's separate, so he can function as an individual. That might help a little bit. I've been waiting and expecting to get out of here for years, and it's all finally right about there. This body's about to collapse. This other part of me, acted as my first spirit guide, and it's with me till the end. I call him Wolfhagen, combination of wolf and dragon. Wolf is relative to the number 6. It's the accumulation of all your of all metaphysical abilities, which is what wolf is. Wolf energy is relative to serious insight. As some of you can deal with what I'm about to tell you, and the rest you can just You can just cut out whatever you want. All the pieces are being put in place right now for when I get out of here, with North Korea, of course China, and the things in the Soviet Union that are running it, and it ain't Putin. Putin's family and the rest of them, they're literally in the 24-hour arrest and or surveillance when they get to go out. He's going to do what he's told, or his family gets assassinated and tortured right in front of him. He's not the person everyone thinks he is. Of course, the media, they don't know shit. They're fucking assholes with their head up their asses. They're all controlled. Anyway, everything's being put in place. There's stuff going on in the Caribbean, I'm sorry, in the Mediterranean with Russia and all. Excuse me. That's being set up. The idea is to split U.S. forces a bit, and North Korea, they're getting stupid. There's Kim Jong-il, whatever the dude's name, he's mentally ill. He's always been that way. He's being run to do what he's doing. That got the Nimitz out there, and of course we know about China and those sickos. What's going to happen soon is there's going to be something happening over towards around Vietnam or something, the islands or something. Another country's boat maybe gets shot at and destroyed, and it's going to pull a lot of the resources off that we have surrounding Taiwan right now to protect it, military resources. And they're going to go out in that area, and the Chinese will see it as an opening, and they're a massive civilian type army slash PLA group that's in those quote unquote fishing boats. They're going to surround Korea with their Coast Guard and some military vessels coming in. Taiwan. That's the idea. They're going to move to do that. There's one little problem with that. Exactly how it's going to happen, I can't tell you. Okay? The Wafagan part of me is really working on me so I can even talk to you. So I'm not sitting in my chair like mumbling whatever. But anyway, that pulls a lot of the U.S. ships out of the way, and when that happens, what's projected is for me to finally get out of this body and create that tsunami I've been talking about. And I'm destroying the Chinese fleet and everything else. China, you'll see. I've been talking with y'all for well over 10 years. Not on YouTube, but since 2009. When I woke up. And I've told you as much as I could about myself as I was learning and finding out more myself. Then I found out pretty soon. I talked to people everywhere. I used to go all over the southeast U.S. and try to tell you, explain to you who you really are. This incredible, powerful, intelligent, compassionate spirit. Those of you that I talk to are compassionate, others, they're not. And creation's being changed to be about the compassionate, not these idiots. So anyway, Uh, People ask me, what am I that I can see and know this stuff? I call myself a hybrid. I can't tell you what I am. You couldn't, almost no one can actually see yourself for who you are and appreciate yourselves. You don't understand how awesome you are. And I'm the freak. I'm creation's freak. That's why I'm the only thing that's ever brought all this information here. Out of 2.8 quadrillion lives that we've had, out of 2.8 quadrillion Earth years, that spirit's been going in the body. This has never happened before because now it's time. Well, that's Life Gandhi. I try to get you all to, stand together heart to heart and forget about your religions. Just, use your heart. And this life is my last of, pretty much everyone else's last life too. 6 years after I'm gone, that's it for the solid body lives. You having better lives as spirit in spirit bodies, dense energy bodies that your spirit goes into. The body itself isn't spirit. It's energy that you go into. Anyway, there's a limit to what I could tell you. I've told you before that I've been told by the other side when I first woke up that I was called the Destroyer. Well, I denied that at first, and then later on found out, why it's true and the extent of it. And I didn't want to say too much because it's like I'm arrogant or something. I'm not. I am what I am. And I'm finally doing what I've been wanting to do. By the way, 2.8 quadrillion years we've been having lives. That's Earth years that we've been having lives. That's over 2,800 trillion Earth years. And carbon dating is crap. I mean, it's not hardly worth shit. It's all we have, but it's you'll find out soon by the ETs and hybrids that are here when they help you understand a little bit. I'm running out of time. I almost can't function at all anymore, and it looks like we're finally about to get things going for me to get out of this body and finish all the work I've done. The original first being that everyone calls God, before anything ever happened, any of you ever existed, it split itself in half because out of loneliness it was freaking out. It was the only thing there. So it created two different parts. It's turned itself into two slightly different parts, similar but different, and that created male and female. They never wanted you to know. Why do you think you can't see the other side? Why do you think you can't see what's going on? Everybody talks, oh, God, Allah, all this other shit, but yet they can't see him. They never let you. They didn't want you to know how bad you're beating them up and they're beating you up and abusing you. Their little plan wouldn't work that great. Well, their plan's gone, so are they. It's all about to come down. And you're about to find out what the hell is in this body. And you're going to think, I'm this horrible thing? No. What I am, who I am, I'm not abusive and everything else, but there's so much abusive, nasty shit on this planet. Over 40% of the people on this planet have serious issues. Most of them aggressive and stuff, but a lot of y'all are suffering. And this shit's ending. Permanently. Forever. The cause has been deleted. Now it's cleaning everything up. So when I go to town, understand, look at what's happening and why. Not the amount of destruction. Look at who's being destroyed, what's being destroyed, and what comes out of it. And when you meet Lily, she's unreal. she has abilities I'll never have. That's, her part of who we are. We used to be one, excuse me, so to speak. All right. Well, anyway, I wanted to say this and let you all know about the spiritualfoundation.com shop opening up, but it's still going to be a little bit more. It's been a lot of work that couldn't be foreseen, and legal stuff, and and it's time for stuff to happen. There's nothing to fear, and those people that are hurt and suffering, they need to go. Animals, they go immediately, except for preferred pets and stuff like that. As I've told you, I'm taking almost every single animal with me, except for the well-loved pets, animals. I'm taking them all. It's their time in servitude, being abused and tortured. That's done. They need release before anyone else, and they're getting it immediately. But as I pull them out, the ETs, within a short amount of time, are going to come out everywhere. For the ETs and the hybrids, you'll see mostly the hybrids because they look like us. And and this will be happening through what's now the Spiritual Foundation, which is about to become something else. It's this new nation that we've already created in the oceans, and it'll all be up front for people to find here in just a little bit. I got to go before any of this happens. So anyway, they're going to come out everywhere with these food replicators. I call them food synthesizers. People call them replicators. Whatever. Everything's going to be fine. You'll see. You have no idea what I really am. I'm still not going to tell you that. You won't believe it. I'll just say this in leaving. The original first being couldn't even destroy spirit, sentient energy. Not only have I been doing that while here in the body, when I had my arms on the table, it was moving the camera up and down. Not only have I been doing that here in the body, I killed them. Anything out of body, I can attack and kill without any problem. Whoops. I gotta quit touching that thing. Alright, I gotta go. So anyway, it's coming, and try to understand what's happening and why. And I'm going to change the dimensional barrier between the second and third dimension about 8 to 10 months after I'm out of here. I want to finish destroying everything I needed to leave, to get rid of, and then let you see what's left and how we heal as a creation and all the beautiful things that are going to happen. Wait till you meet Lily, my better half. She's awesome. But she's going to help you all as along with me so that you can realize how awesome you are. And thank you to everyone that's helped me during this life, buying products from the Spiritual Foundation, which those stones have energy in it. Well, a lot of you know. I put myself in there, and so Deanna put hers in there too. So it's balanced male and female energy. Of course, my energy is just stupid. It's like a volcano. Because you have no idea how much you've helped animals and other people. And us too. Folks, love you. Take care. And this is coming down soon, okay? I have no dates. I also have no energy. There's like half a breath left in this body. And as soon as it's gone, then Wolfgang will pull his energy out, and then that's the end of this. He's the thing keeping it floating, but he can't remove his energy until mine is gone. Then he pulls his energy out and the body drops dead. There's already stuff being done from the other side, being set up. You'll see. Folks, love y'all, man. You're going to discover yourselves here pretty soon. See you in a little bit.